Since our inception 44 years ago, ARF has evolved into a catalyst for rescuers in communities where there are not enough homes for the number of animals facing euthanasia in local shelters. ARF's expansive network and reputation in the rescue community have allowed us to aid our partners in the rescue of thousands of animals across the globe and ultimately find these animals their forever homes. Never before have animal welfare and ARF's rescue work been more interconnected with the world. In the Hamptons, ARF remains an important resource for animals in need of permanent homes. It may be a family who can no longer care for a pet for health or financial reasons, or a litter of kittens born to a feral cat indoors. ARF is here to help. Every year, ARF takes in over 400 animals locally through its Operation Cat program and through its partnership with the town of East Hampton. But since ARF's expansion in 2004 and the growth of a committed family of donors, volunteers, and adopters, we have been able to do much more. In 2017, ARF saved more than 600 dogs in collaboration with our partner, Fostering Foster. These abandoned and neglected animals were secured from local shelters or surrendered directly to Fostering Foster, with the understanding that ARF would be able to place them with loving families. Relying solely on the homes of volunteers to house the animals it saves, Fostering Foster's life-saving work in South Carolina would be at a fraction of its capacity today, were it not for the regular rescue transports of animals by ARF.
Plenty of water. She's getting all that she wants, and probably some extra. Getting lots of yummy treats. Babies are doing pretty well right now. They all seem to be nursing fine. Not any screaming and crying going on, so I think that means they're all getting plenty so far.
Halfway Home fosters adoptable dogs from its local shelter outside of Springfield, Missouri, performs free spay-neuter services, takes unwanted puppies before they are surrendered to the local shelter, and accepts dogs from puppy mills that have been forced by state and federal agencies to surrender their animals. Counting on ARF to place the animals they save into loving homes, Halfway Home coordinates caravans of volunteer drivers, known as the Rescue Road Warriors, to transport the animals to ARF's rescue team. Together with its partners in Puerto Rico, ARF has had a long-standing commitment to provide aid during the island's overwhelming crisis of stray and abandoned cats and dogs. In 2017, following the devastation left behind by Hurricane Maria, ARF stepped forward to undertake 2 rescue flights, saving a total of 200 cats and dogs from shelters in and near the town of Rincon, where no other animal welfare organization was operating.
Scores of dogs rescued from Puerto Rico were flown to Long Island to find new homes. The Animal Rescue Fund of the Hamptons, along with the group Barks for Hope, flew a private cargo jet to Puerto Rico last week and rescued 130 dogs. The animals arrived over the weekend in West Hampton, and they are now up for adoption in Wainscott. The dogs are all going through a medical check before, though, they can be adopted.
ARF traveled to Texas in the wake of Hurricane Harvey to aid the rescue work of Austin Pets Alive, which led significant relief efforts while a national response to the disaster was still being mobilized. As flooding worsened in Houston, Austin Pets Alive began to pull animals from the city's overcrowded shelters to make room for the animals of evacuees. What Austin needed most were partners to transfer these animals to parts of the country where they would at last find homes. ARF mobilized within 24 hours after receiving the call for help and sent 2 transport vehicles with 6 staff members and volunteers to bring back 57 dogs and cats. In the summer of 2018, ARF renewed its commitment to rescuers in China, whose efforts to bring international attention to the inhumanity of China's illegal trade of dog meat are creating a founding generation of animal welfare advocates among China's own citizens. In July, ARF welcomed 10 dogs that had been fated for the annual Yulin Festival before they were saved by the group No Dogs Left Behind. They join a family of 21 Yulin survivors who found homes in the U.S. through ARF in 2017. Collaborating with new partners around the globe has allowed ARF to rescue more animals in more places than has ever been possible. And your support has been the lifeline of this change. There is still much work to be done, but together we are changing the course of animal welfare for generations to come.